15 months before the Golden Knights first played a game, George McPhee was hired as the general manager, having spent a season with the Islanders after 17 years with the Caps. George, welcome. Just another off day. Give the guys a day off, huh?
Yeah, they need a day off. These series are tough, and it's a grind, and we need days to recover, that's for sure.
What was that flight home like last night?
You know, the group was pretty calm, and it was interesting after game 3 in their game 4 in their building. When we won, the building was quiet. Our players, they were quiet. It's like, we've been here before. We're going to go home and try to win another game. But they were a pretty composed group then and now.
You were hired in the heat of the Vegas summer of 2016, and you put your flag in the sand basically before anybody. How do you explain this?
Well, in some ways, Bob, it's really hard to explain. We didn't expect this. We wanted to be a good team, but we weren't expecting this, obviously. In other ways, it may be simple to explain. We worked very hard to get quality players, but more importantly, quality people on the ice and off the ice. And then if you take a bunch of players who had been, in their minds, rejected by their former clubs, being exposed in expansion, you take a coach and a manager who had been fired by their previous clubs and put it all together, sometimes some amazing things can happen.
And the emotional touchstones of this season, we all know about the opening game, the first regular season home game, and the echo of that horrible mass shooting and what the franchise did so beautifully. We also know it was a private meeting, but Darcy Haugen, who was the coach and general manager of Humboldt up in Saskatchewan, and coming down, meeting the family, meeting with his survivors, meeting with members of you. There was this subtext of just reaching across emotional lines all this season.
Yeah, a lot of us didn't know what we were getting into when we came here. I certainly enjoyed Bill Foley and wanted to work for him and wanted a second chance. We had a lot of players come here and with these terrific opportunities, but we didn't know until we got here what was here. And we have this fabulous arena right on the Strip. We have this great practice facility 15 minutes away. And whatever you think of Vegas, it's just the opposite, really. We live in these beautiful suburbs, great schools, parks, churches, golf courses, kids' sports, restaurants. It's easy to get around, a fabulous fan base. So when we all arrived here and saw what we had, we thought, if we do our jobs, we can win. And then we're hit with October 1. And it was, as you can imagine, an incredibly emotional time for everyone to be this close to something like that. We lost 58 people. For their families, October 1 will never be over. And this hockey club, we're never going to let it be over either. Our players have been incredible in working offline to help these families and to grieve and heal and persevere. So you're right, Bob. It's been kind of a neat season in hockey for the hockey team in one sense, and incredibly emotional moments at others that have really created quite a love affair between this community and this hockey team.